Hello everyone, welcome back to this tutorial point HTML5 basics HTML5 and CSS3. So today we are going to learn about some tags and I'm going to show you how to use the shortcut keys in this HTML format, and also we will learn about some div. We will make a div and we will put every thing in that div and you will see how it works. So starting the work, as you can see, I have already made a folder by the name day2, and I'm going to add a file in this folder, and I'm going to name it day2.html, and I'm just going to hit control. Okay, before saving, write day2 and any file name, and after that, as you know, .html is very necessary to put in every HTML format. So I'm going to press just Control S simultaneously and it will open like this, and I'm going to just save it. So it is saved by the name day2.html. So now I'm going to show you how to put the HTML structure by just writing HTML and hitting the tab button, and there you go, here comes the HTML structure. So I'm going to write the title day2. So then I'm going to add CSS file, and today we are also going to learn how to add CSS file in our HTML file. So CSS file goes right after the title tag, up above the tag, and not after the tag, but only inside this header tag. So I'll just right click and I'll hit the tab button, and there you go, here it comes. So before adding a CSS file, I'm going to make a new file here. I'll just hit the control and S button, so it will pop up like this, and I will save it by the CSS dot no I'll date save it by the name day2.css. okay, so before adding, as we save the file HTML by putting the .html at the end, so for CSS we have to put .css in the end of the name. It is really necessary because without that it is not going to work. So CSS basically means cascading style sheet, for it is used to design the HTML tags which we put in HTML file, and we are going to link this CSS file, and we will design the everything right in here. So I'll just save it, and you can see it is saved by the name day2.css. so I'll just write the name in the href. You can see there is the href, its type is text CSS, it is style sheet, and its address will go here, and as you can see it is in the same folder. So we don't have to write any folders name, we will just save it by the name day2.css. it is really necessary to put the name and the format right in here. So we have added our CSS file successfully. So as we have had learned some tags yesterday, in the previous video, that how to use the header tags and paragraph tags. So today we will just design a simple thing. We will just write h1 and hit the button, and this we will save it. The heading goes here, and after that we will write a short paragraph by hitting the P, and as we had used this snippet previously, so I did not tell you how to use it, so now I'm going to tell you how to use it. Before adding this snippet, make it sure that your cursor is between these two tags right here. So I'll just, to make it easy for you, right in here goes your snippet, and you are going to snippet by pressing Control Shift and P simultaneously, and it will open like this, and you are going to just search LOREM. As you can see, snippet lorem ipsum, you just click it, and there you go, here comes your temi text, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to see it in my browser how it looks like. So here we go. Nope, the heading goes here, and the what we say, the paragraph goes here. Okay, so we will just see now how it works in the div. No, I'll teach you the div some after some time. Before that, we were going to design this h1 and p. Okay, before adding any classes and any type of div, I'm just going to show you how it actually works, the CSS file. So you can see there is only h1 and only one paragraph tag in this whole structure. So I'm just going to write h1, and I'm going to put the flower braces here, and it means that I have called this h1, and I'm going to design it in my own way. You can change its color, you can say red. Okay, you just save it, and you can see the color is right now black, and after refreshing, its color will be changing to red. Okay, you can also add background color, and you can say background color should be gray. Yeah, and just refresh it, and you can see there it goes down. So the red is not looking so cool, so we'll just change it into black or just white, and here you go. And before adding a design, you can see it's almost touching its border, so we can do something for it. We can add padding into it. Padding means that it will expand some area and it will look beautiful. Like I'm going to add some padding of 5 pixels. Padding will be always in the numeric character with px, it means pixel. So I'm going to save it, and I'm going to refresh it, and you can see it expanded a little bit. If I put a 25 pixels padding, which by the way we are not supposed to, but I'm just doing it to show you how it works. So I'm going to refresh it, and there you go. You can see the heading goes here, and it looks beautiful. And you can also say that text alignment center, and you can see this is how it works. So before doing any of these things, just let it be. Okay, I'll just add a padding of 5 pixels, and this is enough for right now. Or okay, you can say okay, text align center. Okay, so now I'm coming to the paragraph section. I'm also going to edit this, so just call the paragraph. Okay, come outside this braces, just write p, and add a color which we will say gray. Okay, there you go, it's gray color, and its let me say its background color should be black, and you can see this. Okay, background color, and this should be white, it will look nice. Yeah, I'll also add some padding to it, padding of 10 pixels, and you can see some work out there. Okay, 20 pixels, let's say, and there you can see. Okay, also text align center. Okay, there you go, it is coming to the shape now. Okay, I'm not focusing on the main design right now because it is only the basics. We will work on that finishing design and the responsive design later in the advanced videos. This is just for your basics, so I hope you would understand. And let me tell you, after this it is looking weird, so you can also do this, that you can say I want the border radius to be, if you call this border radius a tag, it means you are going to change the borders. You can circle it, you can round it. Okay, if I say radius of 3 pixels, you can just see the changing. There you go, it's a slight changing. If you say 50%, it means it will 50% round it like this, but it doesn't look so good. So 5 pixels I guess is good. Yeah, and you also come into this area, and you can also do borders radius by putting 5 pixels, and you can see that. Or you can also do something that border, you just write border and it has 3 attributes. First is the pixels, 3 pixels. After that is the color, it should be green just for example, and also which type of border you want it. You want it solid, you want it dotted, it's up to you. As for example, I will just say it's solid, and just it's not, it didn't okay because I just didn't put this thing here. And now just see the magic. Okay, you see the border color here, and it didn't work because it's solid green and 3 pixels. Now there it should, okay, just let it be. You can see the border color, and if it is not working like this, we can just say border radius to 5 pixels, and now you can see the magic. Okay, we are done here, and now I'm going to show. This is just for example. You're not supposed to do it like this way. Okay, but you are going to do that, but you have to make sure the parents and the child thing, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, let's say what is div. Let me remove all this thing. Okay, I'm just cutting it and I'll just paste it in div so that it will be easy for you. Control X, I'll make it div just like this, and I'll put those things in this div, and I'll save it, and you can see it is nothing because I just removed the CSS files, not the files, just the coding right from here. And now you can save, there are some classes concept and ID concept. You can save it by the ID, also ID anything, or you can also use class and by saying my first div. Okay, this is your class, and how will you call the class in the CSS file? Just put a dot and your class name, which is my first div, and it means my first div. And my first div, it means that you are calling my first div, and inside the first div is h1, so you are calling that h1. There will be a lot of h1, so this is why you use div, so you can use the particular header or heading or paragraph or image or anything, just because of this class. That's why it is really important. It's very important thing, and it's very easy kind to use. Okay, let's see, what should I say? Background color is red, so you can see, here we go. But if I don't use this div, let me show you, and I put another h1 here, so what will it do is that second heading, so you can see. Okay, and let me remove this also, and you can see it's coloring the all of the headers, which we do not want, by the way, because we will be using different types of styles for different types of heading. So that's why the div concept is really important for you to know. I hope you're getting this, and this is really important. You have to make it sure that you are getting my point. Okay, you can also now add an image to it. So let me say, what image should I select? Okay, this was the paragraph text, and now we can move towards a tag. A tag means that if you want to give any link on anything, like for example, if you want to say www.google.com, and any website you want to give in the link, and just come here and give its name, it will show it like this. That it means it is going to the Google's site, this. Okay, so this is how it works actually, the a tag. Now, and the image tag, for the image tag we have to find the image here, and desktop images, And just to show anything, just for an example, let me say snipping tool. I'll just take a snip of this. I'll save it on my desktop. And yeah, capture is good, and it has been saved in the PNG form. So for if you want to put image in your document, you have to put the img tag and you just hit the tab button, and you can see the source, and you can give the source sorry, I'm just going to put this capture into my day2 folder so that it will be easy for me, as this capture 2 is in the same folder, so I don't need to put the folder name. I'll just write capture dot png. It's the format, and you can see some magic here. So that is how you put a heading tag, you put a paragraph tag, and you put an image, and you put a link tag. Okay, so moving on, you can now just do the same thing. This is what is the first div, and let me duplicate this. I'll just copy it and I'll just paste it down here, and you can see it will just show me two types of divs. Okay, now let me clear you what basically the divs do. Okay, that was the first div, and this is the second div. Okay, so now you see there was my first div, there is now my second div, which by the way is the class's name. Right here you can see my second div. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here for my for to make it easy for me, and I'll just call this h1, and I'll say go background color gray, and you can see some magic here right now. There you go, there is the red, and there is another thing right here. So this is how the div actually works. And now if you want to change something in the paragraph, if you just put the p and write background color and you say red, so you can see it will just color every paragraph tag in your section, which we do not want, by the way. So that is why you are supposed to use the classes concept, my first div, and the paragraph, and the background color, and the red. And you can see it will just color this first div's paragraph, and it will not color this one. So this is what it is all about, the classes. We are going to learn about IDs as well, but in the next lecture. Okay, there was in this video you learned how to use the div concept and how to use some shortcut keys, and also how to link the CSS file. And in the next videos we will try to learn more advanced things, and I hope you are getting this, what am I actually presenting to you. If you are not getting anything, you can write me in the comment section anything, any suggestions, any videos you want. I will make a video on that. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and keep sharing these videos, and must like this video. Thank you very much. Hope you all are having a great day.